मीठे मीठे बच्चे ये जानते हैं
You sweetest children know
कि मीठा बाबा
that sweet Baba has come
हमको
here
स्वर्गवासी बनाने
to make you into residents of heaven.
ये बच्चों की बुद्धि में है.
This is in the intellects of you children.
बनाने आए हैं. अब जाना है. हर एक को ये समझना है कि हम आत्मा
Explain
इस याद
to
की
everyone
यात्रा से
that we souls become pure by having the pilgrimage of remembrance. Simply to remember the Father is just an easy method.
न उसमें कोई खर्चा, न उसमें कोई मेहनत, बस याद करो और पावन बन जाएगी. कितना सहज उपाय है. सिर्फ बाप को याद करना है. बच्चे जानते
Your children know
कि बाप
that the Father gives you the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life in just a second. All are now in lives of bondage. They are in the bondage of Ravan's kingdom. Only the Father and you children know this, no one else.
अभी जीवन बंधन में, रावण के राज्य में है तो बंधन में, राम के राज्य में है तो बंधन. ये बात बाप जानते हैं, बच्चे जाने और कोई नहीं जानते. तुम बच्चों को निश्चय है.
Your children have the faith that you are remembering your unlimited Father. Therefore, your souls should have a lot of happiness inside you, because you have now found the Father whom you have been remembering for half a cycle.
खुशी होनी चाहिए आत्मा को. जिस बाप को आधा कल्प याद किया, वह बाप अब मिला है. कितना नशा होना चाहिए. आधा कल्प पुकारा, याद किया, चिल्लाया, कितने व्रत नेम सब कुछ किया, और अब बाप हमको मिला है. दुख में बाप को सिमरन करते रहते.
They continue to remember the Father when they experience sorrow.
सिमरन नहीं करते.
You also use to remember the Father in this way, but you now no longer remember the Father out of sorrow. You know that the Father whom the whole world remembers has now come. Baba has repeatedly explained to you that when you sit here, you must consider yourselves to be souls and understand that Baba has come from the Supreme Abode. He comes every cycle according to his promise. Baba promised that Baba promised that when you call out to him and when half the cycle has passed, he will have to come.
बाबा की प्रतिज्ञा है, जब तुम पुकारेंगे और आधा कल्प जब पूरा होता है तो मुझे आना पड़ता है। आधा कल्प तक हम लोगों को क्या कराया बाबा ने? प्रतिज्ञा हमसे कराते, याद करते रहे बाबा आओ। तो बाबा आधा कल्प के बाद आता है। कलयुग के बाद सत्युग होना है तो मुझे आना पड़ता है। ये सिर्फ तुम बच्चों को मालूम कि ये संगम युग है।
After the Iron Age, there has to be the Golden Age, and so I have to come. Only you children know that it is now the confluence age and that Baba has come. You children also do service. You continue to give the Father's introduction day after day. Everyone continues to receive recognition of the Father. You souls sitting here understand that Shri Baba, the unlimited Father, has come once again to give you your unlimited inheritance. You say, Baba, Baba. We have come to Shri Baba. Shri Baba also says, I have entered an ordinary body, exactly as I did in the previous cycle. You must not forget this. Maya makes you forget the Baba who makes you pure from impure. You know that the one Sadguru is the bestower of salvation for all. 6. Say, Sat Shri Akal means truth, elevated, eternal. Only the purifier is called the Sadguru. People call out, O purifier. Souls call out. You now know that you have come to meet the Father personally. When important people meet one another, there is so much praise of them. They welcome one another with a lot of splendor and happiness, while bands play music. Who has come here in an incognito form? Only you know this. He is called the traveler, who is the resident of the forever land. You souls know that you are residents of the supreme land. You have come here as travelers to play. No one in the world knows any of the words that the Father explains. You are listening to the Father, and so you should imbibe very well what He says. You are listening to the Father, and so you should imbibe very well what He says. Father explains. Father explains, all of you are travelers on this field of action. You are residents of the land of silence.
हम शांति धाम के रहने वाले
We then come here
यहाँ टॉकी
to this talky world.
हम शांति धाम के
We are travelers from the land of silence who are playing our parts of 84 births here.
तो बाबा
Finally, there are the last moments.
बाबा आया है पुरानी सृष्टि
The Father has come to make this whole world new.
ये भी तुम जानते
Only you know this.
चित्र भी क्लियर है
The pictures are very clear.
नई दुनिया की स्थापना कर
Shiv Baba is establishing a new world through Brahma.
विष्णु द्वारा पालना शंकर द्वारा विनाश पर कौन सा स्थापना कौन सा विनाश वो कोई नहीं जानते
It isn't
बाबा कहते
that he carries out this establishment
हैं, गाते
through Sri Krishna or Vishnu.
ब्रह्मा द्वारा नई दुनिया की स्थापना करते हैं
The Father comes
ये तो नहीं
to create heaven through Brahma.
स्थापना करते हैं बाप आते ही हैं ब्रह्मा द्वारा
The Father has entered an ordinary body.
बाप आए हैं साधारण
And this is an impure world. There isn't a single pure being in this world.
जबकि पहले नंबर वाले
Even the number one Lakshmi Narayan
बनते हैं
have become impure.
वही पतित
Those who were pure have become impure.
तुम जानते हो
This includes the whole dynasty.
वे अब शूद्र धर्म
You know that
बन गए कल अमेरिका
You
में
who had belonged to the deity religion became those of the Shudra religion. Although many wealthy people live in America,
अमेरिका कुछ
America is nothing compared to the golden age.
है भाई क्या है अमेरिका कुछ है सब यही मिट्टी में बैठ जाता है ये सब पिछाड़ी के बने
All of that was created later. It is a temporary show. Destruction has to take place.
अच्छा
Your children should have very good intoxication.
किस बात का नशा रहना चाहिए बाबा कहते तुम बच्चों को बड़ा अच्छा नशा रहना चाहिए क्या नशा रहना चाहिए
It is such a wonder that you children
जो हम
don't remember the Father who makes you into
उनको
the masters of heaven.
कितना वंडर है याद न करे कितना वंडर है माया याद नहीं करने देती
Maya doesn't allow you
का
to remember him.
है इतना ऊंच बनाता है उसको हम याद ही ना करें तो वंडर है ना फिर बाबा कहते क्यों याद नहीं करते माया याद नहीं करने देती तुम बच्चे अभी ऐसे
Your children now say, Baba,
माया हमको याद
Maya doesn't allow us to remember you.
बेचारी माया को क्यों दोष देते हैं कि माया याद नहीं करने याद हम खुद नहीं करते हैं खुद ही इधर उधर घुमाते हैं और माया को कहते हैं माया याद नहीं करने देती अरे बाबा जो तुम
Baba said, Oh,
जन्मों के लिए
are you not able
मालिक
to remember the Baba who makes you into the masters of heaven for 21 births?
प्रजा भी तो स्वर्ग का मालिक बनती है ना
Even the subjects become the masters of heaven.
प्राइम
All remain happy.
आदि को तो
Now
रात
all are unhappy. The Prime Minister, President, etc.
ही रहती है
are worried day and night.
लड़ाई ना कर दे कोई चढ़ाई ना कर दे कोई राज्य लूट ना ले जाए
So many die in a war, etc.
हैं हम भी स्वर्ग का राज्य पा रहे हैं कोई चिंता है क्या आदि में कितने मरते रहते
You know
तुम
that
जानते हो महाभारत
you know
विमर्श
that Mahabharat war is very well known.
ये किसकी बुद्धि में नहीं है
However,
उनको पाप
what happened in that war isn't
महाभारत
in anyone's intellect. The Father has made it sit in your intellects
भी जा रहे
that everyone died in the Mahabharat war.
छोटा होता है फिर किसी
This human world population is so large.
रीति धर्म
There is a tree of souls too. At first, when a tree is new, it is very small. Then
महाभारत
it continues to grow.
सबका विनाश
You know that at first, when it was the deity religion, the tree was very small.
वही लड़ाई है
There was
परंतु
the original, eternal deity dharma religion. Now, there is a variety of religions, dharmas.
विनाश होना है इसलिए महाभारत लड़ाई के पहले क्या करना है तुम जानते हो विनाश होना है तो बाबा कहते
All of them are to be destroyed in the Mahabharata war. But no one has any knowledge of that.
ले ले रे बात
Although it is said
है
that it is the same war, although it is said that it is the same war, no one knows
कैसे
what is going to happen through it.
बाप को याद
You have now been
बहुत
enlightened.
अत्याचार
You know that destruction has to take place, and this is why you have to claim your inheritance before the Mahabharata war takes place.
क्या
This is a very easy matter.
ही अभिमानी
Become pure and remember the Father. Many children are assaulted.
जरूर बनना है
There needs to be a group of you mothers to protect one another.
ही समझा
However, you definitely do have to become soul conscious.
को पावन बनना है
We definitely have to become pure. There has to be this very firm intoxication.
आपको याद करना है
Only those
पवित्र
who remain in this intoxication are able to explain that we have to remember the Father and become pure.
भावना के चक्र को जान
Let there be the intoxication that we are spinners of the cycle of self-realization.
हम 84 जन्म कैसे लेते
We know the Father,
आते रहो
the Creator,
पाप के
and the cycle of creation.
तो तुम्हारे सब पाप नष्ट
We now have to claim our inheritance of the new world of the golden age from the Father.
काम महाशक्ति
Continue to explain
84
how you take 84 birth. Father says,
पूरा
remember me, and your sins will be absolved. You definitely do have to become pure.
मुझे याद
Pure means pure.
विकर्म
Lust is the greatest enemy.
ही हो
We have now completed the cycle of 84 births. We now have to claim
सोने
our inheritance from the Father.
सोने मुझ बाप को याद करो 21 जन्म का वर्षा लेना है कोई कम बात थोड़ी
The Father says, remember me, and your sins will be absolved.
लेना है
You come here to be refreshed. Remember me, your Father, and claim your inheritance for 21 births.
मोह की रग नहीं होनी
Let there not be any strings of attachment to anyone.
शरीर में भी मोह ना रहे
Become destroyers of attachment.
दूसरों की बात तो छोड़ो बाबा के
Let there not be
शरीर में
any attachment to your bodies.
इस शरीर में भी मोह ना रहे ये पुरानी
Those are all skins.
बाबा कहते हैं चमड़ी है
but you do have to look after them so that you can study.
परंतु बाबा क्या कहता है, एक तरफ वैराग दिलाता है, पुरानी चमड़े से मोह नहीं रखना है, फिर कहता है इसकी संभाल तो रखनी है, भाई संभाल क्यों रखनी, इस चमड़ी में ही तो पुरुषार्थ करेंगे, तो इसके लिए इसको क्या करना है, संभालना पड़ेगा, संभाल रखनी है, जो पढ़ाई पढ़ सके, क्लास में आ सके, मुरली सुन सके, योग कर सके, इसलिए शरीर, क्योंकि शरीर ही तो खींचता है, क्लास में आने में विघन कौन डालता है, शरीर ही डालता है, मुरली सुनने में विघन कौन डालता है, शरीर ही डालता है, बाबा को याद नहीं करते।
When there are difficulties, means with the body, they have to be patched up.
संभाल करनी है, जो हम
You know that they are old, decayed bodies.
तो पढ़ाई पढ़ सके,
Something or other continues to happen to them.
शरीर को
It is the soul who feels the pain.
ऑपरेशन करा के चत्ती लगानी पड़ती, तुम जानते
You know that you have to shed your bodies.
सड़ा हुआ शरीर है, इसको कुछ ना कुछ होता रहता है,
You now have to support them with the power of yoga.
होता है, जानते हो अब तो
Continue to remember the Father.
योग बल से
Consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. That's all.
योग बल से क्या करना है,
None of your worldly relatives
ये ना
should be remembered.
याद कर सकेंगे, नहीं तो
I am not a body, but a soul.
कुछ ना कुछ होता रहता है, दुख आत्मा को होता है, जानते हो तो शरीर छोड़,
Father says,
योग बल से
I have come to give you souls
याद,
the inheritance.
अपने को आत्मा समझ बाप को याद करना,
When souls are pure, they receive good bodies.
सुना बाबा एक ही काम देता है क्या, आत्मा समझ
Your souls know that you now have to become pure.
लौकिक संबंध भी याद नहीं आने,
When you were pure, you were like Lakshmi and Narayan.
बाप कहते
Lakshmi and Narayan have taken 84 births. The whole Sun dynasty takes 84 births.
शरीर भी पवित्र मिलेगा, तुम जानते हो अभी हमारी आत्मा
You cannot say the Moon dynasty will take
थे,
84 births.
तो इन लक्ष्मी नारायण
Yes, those who become maids and servants in the Sun dynasty at the beginning will then attain some status in the Silver Age.
चंद्रवंशी के लिए 84 जन्म नहीं कहेंगे, हाँ जो सूर्यवंशी में है पहले पहले दास
You would say that they take 84 births.
में कुछ मर्तबा पाते होंगे,
The kings, queens, and subjects, maids, and servants in the Sun dynasty take 84 births.
मर्तबा पाते उनके 84
Talk to yourself in this way about how you take 84 births.
आदि सूर्यवंशी में आते हैं,
You have to churn the ocean of knowledge. You have to churn the ocean of this knowledge.
चाहे राजा चाहे रानी चाहे दास दासी जो भी शुरू में आएंगे, सत्युग की शुरुआत में आएंगे, कोई भी पद होगा,
Continue to remember the Father and your inheritance as much as possible.
तो बाबा कहते हैं
While walking and moving around, consider yourself to be Baba's children.
विचार सागर मंथन करना
Gi-
चाहिए
give anyone you
हो
meet
सके
Baba's introduction.
करते रहो
All of this knowledge
फिरते
is in
समझो कि
these
बाबा
pictures. Explain everything.
चलते फिरते समझो हम शिव बाबा के बच्चे हैं, शिव बाबा के
Baba has come and entered the body of Brahma.
तो बाप
All of us are Brahma Kumars and Kumaris.
से समझो कि हम
Baba has come to make us BKs into the masters of heaven. The Father of all souls is one.
ब्रह्मा तन में
We are Brahma Kumars and Kumaris.
हम भी
You can show your own cards.
बाबा आया हुआ
When you give your business card to anyone in the office, they are not able to understand who the BKs are.
सब
There are many types of obstacles that come. It is also explained to the government that this is our family. That is Dada and Baba.
अनेक प्रकार के
We are claiming our inheritance through Dada.
हमारी ये फैमिली
By remembering this, you should have happiness.
दे रही
The property belongs to the grandfather,
रहेगी
and the grandchildren have a right to it.
भाई सारी प्रॉपर्टी तो किस
They share everything among themselves.
याद करना है पोत्रों का हक है
You also understand that you are claiming your inheritance from Shiva Baba through Brahma Baba. You have to remember this.
शिव बाबा से
You have to study and then teach others.
याद रखना
It is a father's duty to sustain his children. While Kumars and Kumaris are still in their adolescence, their parents have to look after them.
और पढ़ाता
It is the children's duty to study.
पढ़ना
You study in order to be able to stand on your own feet.
कुमार कुमारी बालिक न बने बाप को उनकी संभाल करनी पड़ती है बच्चों का
You know that Baba is teaching us for 21 births.
खड़ा होने के लिए
We will then be able to stand on our own 2 feet. The more we study,
किस जन्म के लिए
the higher the status we claim.
पैरों पर खड़े
You yourself say
सत्य में
that you come here to become like Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan.
लास्ट में जब पाँव
This is the story of the true Narayan.
है ना
No one knows
तक नहीं रहेगी
how Lakshmi Narayan take 84 births.
बाबा सारा
The devotees of Radhe say
जितना
that Radhe is present everywhere. The devotees of Sri Krishna say that Sri Krishna is everywhere. And devotees of Shiv say that Shiv is everywhere.
पता नहीं है कि
They have completely mixed everything up. They say
राधे
that God,
होंगे तो
Radhe, Sri Krishna, etc. are all omnipresent.
राधे हाजरा
That all of them are forms of God.
राधे
That God has adopted those forms.
देखो
They say, wherever I look,
के बगैर
I only see you. They have become completely senseless. This is a vicious, impure world. That golden age
गुड़धानी करती है बात
is a viceless, pure world.
गुड़ गुड़धानी
The meaning of viceless world is heaven. People say
राधे
there are children there too.
सब सर्व
So how are they born?
ईश्वर के
They just ask this question.
ये रूप धारण
They ask, how can the world continue if children are not born? They carry out a population census every year to see by how much the population has increased.
सारी पावन
They don't show how many have died.
भारतीय स्वर्ग कहते वहाँ
Therefore, you children must first of all benefit yourselves.
बस सवाल ही पूछ
I am a soul. First of all, have this faith. Remember Baba.
कहेंगे बच्चे
It is said,
पैदा होंगे
if you remember Narayan in your final moments,
हर साल
to say, if you remember Narayan in your final moments is wrong.
जास्ती मनुष्य
It should be those who remember Shri Baba in their final moments.
क्या बताते हैं इतने पैदा हुए इतनी आदमशुमारी
Those who die with this concern will become like Narayan in heaven.
तो बच्चों को पहले क्या करना है
Why do they speak of remembering Narayan
बच्चों को
in the final moments? They think
क्या करना है
that Sri Krishna
अपना
gave knowledge. So they should therefore remember Sri Krishna
बच्चों
in the final moments.
अपना कल्याण करना है
They do remember Sri Krishna,
करना है
but no one knows about Narayan.
ये निश्चय
They celebrate the birthday of Sri Krishna,
कल्याण करना है
but what about the birthday of Radhe?
ये पहले
They celebrate the birth of Sri Krishna,
बाबा
but what about that of Narayan?
काल जो
No one knows about the king and queen of the world, Lakshmi and Narayan.
ये अक्षर झूठे लिखे
They would have been the mass-born creation of Prajapita Brahma.
तो कहाँ जाएगा बाबा के पास
Where did they go?
उसी
They say,
में जो
salutation
स्वर्ग का
to the Brahmins who are to become deities.
इस चिंता में
They were the mass-born creation of Brahma.
नारायण बने अंत काल नारायण जी
You children understand that Sri Baba is establishing the Brahmin Dharma
का अंत
through Brahma.
नारायण क्यों कहते समझते हैं श्री कृष्ण ने ज्ञान दिया था तो भला श्री कृष्ण को सिमरे ना श्री कृष्ण को याद करते नारायण का तो किसको भी पता नहीं है श्री कृष्ण की जयंती मनाते कल राधे की जयंती कहाँ है श्री कृष्ण का जन्म मनाते नारायण का कहाँ है
It wasn't Brahma
मनाते
who
जन्म
created the Brahmin Dharma,
दिखाना चाहिए
but Shri
का
Baba.
भी दिखाना चाहिए तो वहाँ कृष्ण का दिखाते राम का दिखाते नारायण का नहीं दिखाते
This one has only now
श्री कृष्ण
become
का जन्म
Brahma.
नारायण का कहाँ है वर्ल्ड के किंग क्वीन लक्ष्मी नारायण का तो किसको पता ही प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा के मुखवंशावली होंगे ना कहाँ गए